Hey, fellow collectors, today we're going to be taking a look at DC Direct New Gods action figure for DARKSEID. Now you can see this figure comes in this plastic card, and we see DARKSEID himself with a different glove. If we look on the back, we can see all the figures from this series in the line: DARKSEID, Orion, Light Ray, and Mr. Miracle. And if we pull up this, we can see all the nice words. Please pause to read. So we see this is the Jack Kirby DARKSEID. So let's get this guy out of the box and do some comparisons and see how cool he is. Okay, now we've got the figure out of the box. Let's take a look at his accessories first. Now we see the first one that he comes with is this little mother box that we have. It's not the ones we had today. This was back in the day, the mother box, what it looked like. Well, see, it comes with this nice stand. It's got a little bit of a yellow tinge to it, but definitely looks energy, and comes with the one peg hole. He comes with this gauntlet here, and you can see you can switch out his other hand. Nice detail in that. Now we'll go ahead and look at the figure. Now this is one of the earlier figures, so it won't have a lot of articulation in the torso. But as far as the arms go, they can do a nice T-pose, rotate all the way around. Does not have a bicep swivel, but has one bend in the elbow and can rotate here. His head does not really look up, but can look down, left and right, no problem. Like I say, nothing. Big piece of plastic. And he can't rotate at the waist at all. So he can just stare at you menacingly. As far as his legs go, his skirt does hamper forward and backward movement. These do not have split capabilities. And there is no rotation for the thighs. His knee does have one bend. And his ankles does not have one. And his boots does not have a rotation. So these figures were more statues than anything. He does have the one peg hole that goes for the peg on the stand. So if we put him on there to get him to stand up, because he will not stand up without it. So all you do to replace his hand is simply yank it out. If you can do it. Gosh, this one's been in there a while. So there we go. And we can now simulate him with his gauntlet. Right? So if we do look at this hand, you would think, oh, the mother box can go in there. It actually can't. That's a problem with this one. The mother box cannot fit normally in here. And even if you try to get it to go long ways, it does not. So they included the accessory, but he can't hold the accessory. Such a shame. So to get him to stand up a little bit nicer, we'll just put these here. And we'll bring in, for the first comparison, before we do that, let me go ahead and get his weight, or his height and weight. And we see this figure does come in at 7 inches. And just a tick over there. As far as this goes, we can see this guy is a nice heavy figure. Let me do that because it's recalibrating. There we go. And sometimes this happens. Please bear with me. There we go. So we go ahead and just reset it. And we see this figure is 8 ounces heavy. So if we bring in another one of the New Gods figures, we'll bring in Calibac and see how he is just as tall as DARKSEID. So, thoughts on this guy? Yeah, it's a good figure. If you do get a chance to get this guy, the Collect to Connect, he is definitely the bigger and better figure. And this one is rather limited now compared to the articulation that this guy has, and comes with the same accessories. So, until next time, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.